Okay, today I'm going to attempt to do a wireless link for a NVR network video recorder. It's got three IP cameras at a bathhouse, and they want it to connect to their recorder in the office. So we're going to send the IP cameras to the office and see if we can get it to work. We have to put a PoE switch in the bathhouse to tie all the cameras together, and then wirelessly send it over to the office. Now, I've never messed with the NVR network video recorder. The configuration to have one IP port and have three cameras going into one port and get it to separate the IPs. I've never had to do that. Last time I messed with a security system, it was a long time ago, and it was not PoE, had a power supply for each one. The connection was not Ethernet wire, it was, what was it called, BNC. You push in and turn it and locks. That's how long it's been since I've messed with security cameras. All this AI and IP configuration, I've never messed with. So, new experience, and I looked online about it, how to configure it and all that, and there was nothing except the website, and call them, and they haven't called me back, and it's been almost a week now. Email, I sent an email, I called them twice, I left a message, nothing. So pretty much I'm left in the ocean in a little boat with no paddle, and see if I can figure this thing out. But get at least one connected, but get it to have three IPs going into one port, and be able to get the network video recorder to separate them IPs and be able to show them is going to be the task. And also, they don't know who actually installed it originally, so if it's password protected, we got to figure out what the password is, even to get into the system, to start figuring out how to get the IPs to separate. Or can I have it all come over to the NVR and put it on another switch that's not PoE, and let one port come in and then three port comes out and go into three separate ports? Will it actually have each one have an IP of its own? Because that's what I found, that each port will accept one IP, and if you want more than one IP coming in on a port, you have to go in and configure it. But if I split it back up and put into three ports, will it work then? Don't know. It's trial and error, because I can't find anything online. I searched for 2 or 3 days and didn't find anything from one site that I didn't see on another site. They had the book, but not the configuration book. It's just how to mount it and how to plug it in, how to run the wire and all that. But the configuration, there's no information that I found so far that I can actually get my hands on, online or physically. So we're going to see how this comes out and see if we can get the cameras to work. I'll see you there. Well, we get here at 10 o'clock, and it's like 8, 9 after, and they're closed today. Even though they know I was going to be here, but you never know. Something came up. All right. Here, this is the setup they have here now. Is right here. Is that M2 up there, and I got to set up same kind of relay that goes down to that bathhouse, and it's a bathhouse on the other side down there. I got to set up the exact same kind of scenario there, and see if I can get the IPs to actually separate. But if they don't show up, I'm just going to go back to the studio and do some more research and see if I can call them and maybe get them to call me back or somebody actually pick up. But right now, I'm going to sit in the car because I told them I'd be here Friday, but something may come up that they not be able to be here. So that's all right. It means I don't have to stay in the cold today. But we will see if they show up or not. Well, it is like 22 after 10 and nobody has showed up at the office. Other people have showed up to the office to talk to somebody in the office, but nobody there. Just like the lady here now. She came to the office to talk to him and there's nobody there. So I'm not going to just sit here. I'll reschedule this for Monday because Saturday and Sunday I don't do anything on the internet and stuff. That's my time. And plus it's supposed to be this big storm coming through this weekend, and like the high is supposed to feel like in the teens, 15, 18 all day, gust winds, and the high temperature is supposed to be only like 34, the temperature itself. Possibly snow, some sleet, ice, I don't know, but we will see. But this gives me time to look up more, maybe get the company to answer the phone so I can talk to a technician and see what I can do. It might be as simple as channel everything over, relay, and then when it gets to the recorder, the network video recorder, split it back up with a non-PoE unmanaged switch and plug it into 3 ports and it'll separate the IPs. I don't know if it'll be that simple or not, but I'd like to find some documentation or talk to somebody and find out if it's going to be that easy. I don't know. And also the ports are PoE. Do they automatically be on, or do you have to automatically turn them off? You know, go in there and tell it not to send PoE? I don't know. Because the other side is set up with a PoE and it don't need PoE on the LAN side of the PoE ejector. So I don't know if the person turned it off. I don't know if you have to turn it off, or it's like others that if it don't have a handshake to the device that's plugged in, it will not send the voltage. I don't know. Got to find that information. But for now, I'm going back to the studio and make a phone call, see if I can get a hold of somebody. Because they're not on Eastern Standard Time. I think they are on Central. So they're like a couple hours difference. So we'll see who we can get up with, if anybody. See you in the next video. Maybe it's installing the cameras. I don't know.